Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Put them valves in that head record-breaking time with this tool, Volvo tool. That's the number on it. Man, that thing is the best valve compression tool I've used. Lots of clearance with that thing. Kicking off my tinker day, I'm going to clean up this block, get everything ready to put this cylinder head back together. I got the exhaust studs soaking in PB Blaster so I can use my exhaust stud removal thing to get those loose. And I'm going to get this head on today. It is 2:34. Let's see how long it takes to clean up and get that thing installed and get this car started. It's cleaning up the cylinder head and making sure I had all the moisture out of the bolt holes. And I happened to look down in this area here, and there's a couple Easy House down there. I think I knew who left those down there 4 or 5 years ago, but man, I was kind of surprised. Screw bit. Another easy out. I think one of Elizabeth's friends was trying to help her a few years ago get a thermostat housing bolt out. But I think that's it. It's all that's down in that part of the engine. Isn't that crazy? I am just about ready to set the cylinder head in place. I got the block cleaned up as best I'm going to get it. I got all the ports cleaned out as best I can, all my papers out. I got all those bolt holes dried out with paper towels. I got my gasket on the back of my water pipe. I got all the fog removed. I got my PCV in the condition I need that in. I got my Volvo head gasket. I got all my exhaust manifold bolt nuts there. I got all my exhaust manifold bolts in the back of the head. I got my gaskets held on the back of the head with dental floss. I got that cleaned up, ready to go. So I got the bottom of the head cleaned up. So I'm going to get my Volvo head gasket that I ordered from Lyle's Volvo in the Chicago area, press it in place, set my head down in there. Now my head has the thermostat housing already on it, so I didn't need to get gaskets for that. Looks like it's doubled. Anyway, double check that, make sure it didn't have any cracks. I'm ready to start putting this car together, finally. So I'm going to take me a break, drink some water, and set this thing up on YouTube Live. Here are these two spark plugs. The one I got out of number 2 and the one that was in number 3. As you can see, that insulator broke on the one in number 2. Now, I heard Volvo had a problem with these Volvo spark plugs, and man, that can tear up a cylinder. If you look in that cylinder right there, you may see this mild scratch coming up here. That may be where that thing was pushed up and exited. Didn't put a groove in it enough to cause any problems, but man, they said some of the new cars that actually damaged the engine. They had to replace the engine. So I went up to Nordic, bought some spark plugs, and lo and behold, I had ordered this set, didn't realize it. So I got a spare set of spark plugs. Maybe toss them in that V70R. Anyway, let me go ahead and set this up so I had to clean this off so I can go live with my YouTube. The seal came out of this dang on, I can't even find it. Here it is. The seal came out this tensioner roller. Well, I just reached my hand down there and spun it. That thing is dangerously loose. This is one of the first cars I tried to do the timing belt on, and I stripped that T45 in there. So I actually put a nut and bolt in that thing. Well, I can't get it off right now, so I'm going to try to put a vice grip on the ring of that bolt and start to turn it out, see if I can get that removed. I don't know what I'm going to do about replacing it. Need to go get one from the junkyard or somewhere. When that roller is about to fail, that seal pops out of there and that thing turns like a bandit. Not supposed to turn like that. Supposed to be tight like this. This tensioner roller lost this seal, and then I spun it. It spun like excessively. So this thing was about to fail. Had to get it off there. I stripped that bolt in there about 8 years ago. Couldn't get it out that way. So I got a vice grip. Let me find them. This timing belt tensioner roller for the hydraulic tensioner lost this seal. Then the roller is super loose. Not going to last long. About to fail. All the grease probably came out. I stripped this bolt about this T45 about 10 years ago. This is how I learned you got to have a good louse bit. So even prying on it, I couldn't get it loose. So I went and got these vice grips and clamped it on this washer. Got that clamped on there real tight, and with the vice grip sticking up, I went and got my 4-foot cheater, slid my cheater over this part of the vice grip and went forward with it as far as I could. I did that twice, and it finally broke loose enough for me to put the T45 on there and turn it by hand, got it off. So there is hope if you strip it. Got to get vice grips on that. You can see how chewed up it is from the vice grips. I know I put my angle torque gauge in the car and I cannot find the dang on thing. I've checked box after box. It was in my tool bag and I cannot find it. So I'm going to have to go buy another one. Hate finishing this job up on another day, but that's where I'm at. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.